and smash that like button. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. We are surviving Diddy Glover, and we are surviving Lori Harvey's vagina. This is pure survival, and y'all know that we must meditate. We have to meditate when we're surviving Steve Harvey's mustache and when we're surviving Lori Harvey's vagina. This is a very serious meditational moment. This is very heart-wrenching. I need y'all to smash that like button. Soon as y'all come in the building, salute to Miss Red. Miss Red, I need your hands like this. You got to be ready to meditate. Everyone, D Dot, oh, we got to meditate. Daniel, everyone meditate. We are surviving Lori Harvey's vagina. We are surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And we are surviving Diddy Glover. This is a very, very heart-wrenching episode right now. So we must meditate. We got to meditate. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. I knew it was going to come out. I knew that this shit was going to hit the fan. Salute to everybody that's coming in the building, guys. Smash that like button. Shit is getting crazy. Everybody in the industry is getting exposed, guys. I'm talking about everybody. And Stephen, I've already heard that you allegedly pimped out Lori Harvey, your stepdaughter, sir, that you pimped her out to Diddy Glover. And now that she's agreeing to testify that she was one of Diddy Glover's freak-off mermaids, and I told y'all that. Lori Harvey allegedly was Diddy Glover's sex worker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let this woman, I want to hear it from her mouth when she testified in front of a grand jury that she was one of Diddy's sex workers. And it's so crazy because Lori Harvey used to date Diddy Glover's son. She used to date one of the sons. One of them, I don't know if it was I'll Be Sure's son, Pure Survival, or the one that looked just like Diddy with the long giraffe neck. You know what I'm saying? Or the other little yellow little boy. She used to go with one of them, and then she started going out with Diddy Glover. And Steve Harvey was running around with Diddy, knowing that Lori Harvey was fucking with one of the sons. Pure survival. That whole industry is terrible, it's sick, and it's these fucking demonic. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the lounge. If y'all go over to the lounge, she just did a show and she pulled out one of the minors. She pulled out one of the minors. I'm talking about goddamn receipt after receipt. You know, and Steve Harvey and his mustache came up in the new lawsuit with one of the minor girls crying. I'm talking about it was heart-wrenching. She even brought up Denzel Washington. I'm talking about the training day Denzel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. The whole industry is getting exposed right now. And Cat Williams said it. How did that man predict this shit? He said early this year that everyone was getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I thought that Diddy was just going with Lori Harvey, pure survival, after his son. But now she's saying that she had to work as one of Diddy Glover's sex workers. Like, what the fuck? And I'm not gonna let y'all say that Lori Harvey got more bodies than Kim Kardashian. I'm not gonna let y'all say that Lori Harvey got more bodies than Kim Kardashian. But she does have a whole bunch of bodies. Pure survival. Most all them young motherfuckers that was in the industry was traumatized and was forced into a certain lifestyle. Pure survival. And Stephen and his mustache knew all about this shit. And I remember last year when they were saying that Steve Harvey was pimping Lori Harvey out to Diddy. Because I didn't understand it. I thought it was weird as a motherfucker. How do a daughter date the son and then start fucking the father? Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So now she trying to make it like she was forced into this. And y'all already know Lori Harvey, she's been running from celebrity, running through celebrities, basketball players. I mean, she done fuck motherfuckers that play tennis, pure survival. She's going from celebrity to celebrity, industry person to industry person. And Marjorie Harvey, you know what I'm saying, was trying to give her daughter a lesson, saying, look, you want to be with a guy. They trained them to be with dudes that got money, you know what I'm saying, like as young coming into the game. So this shit is crazy. And like I said, Lori Harvey was always already saying that Steve Harvey and his mustache pimped her out to Diddy Glover. And this is why he was praising Diddy so much. When any father, like if one of my daughters said that they was going out with a son, or they come and bring a son, a boy to my house, pierce her Bible, and then I meet the parents, then you come over to the house with the dad, I will disown the shit out of my daughters. Pure survival. If you go from sucking on the wiener of the son and then sucking on the wiener that the son came out of, oh, I will be in disgrace if that was my goddamn kid doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Harvey in his mustache did not give a fuck. And I'm talking to you, Stephen. Surviving the fact that Steve Harvey and his mustache didn't give a damn, and Diddy Glover was making Lori Harvey be one of his sex workers. Pure survival. It was a whole family organization. It was a whole family organization, in my goddamn opinion. And I remember when this Japanese girl, you know what I mean, when she was crying out saying that Diddy Glover was punching her all in her head and shit like that, pure survival, was nobody paying them no mind. You know what I mean? When these victims been crying out and everything like that. Lori Harvey, I'm not going to let you play like a whole victim, though. Lori Harvey, I'm not going to let you play like a goddamn victim when you broke Michael B. Jordan motherfucking virginity and then you broke that boy's heart. You broke motherfucking Michael B. Jordan's heart and you broke his virginity. Pure survival. And then you dumped him. You know what I mean? And then I went to go try to watch Creed 3, and his punches was slow as a motherfucker. Pure survival. Because he was crying over you. You know what I mean? And shout out to the lounge. Y'all see the lounge in the building. And y'all remember what I just told y'all. Go subscribe to her channel. She just did a show and she pulled out one of Diddy Glover's minor victims. It's breaking news. Go over to her channel. I even shared it for y'all to see the motherfucker. Like, and it was so heart-wrenching, guys. It was hard for me not to cry. I had to hold my tears in. Pure survival. She got the real victim over there talking about what happened. And she brought up Denzel Washington, Steve Harvey's mustache, a whole bunch of other people. Said Diddy Glover, they had them fucking animals. Pure survival had them having sex with geese and monkeys and motherfucking pit bulls and shit. Pure survival had them fucking a pit bull, the pink thing, making the pit bull's pink thing disappear. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lori Harvey, if you're really going to testify against Diddy, you need to tell the truth and testify on your dad, Steven. Because you were saying last year that Steve Harvey was pimping you out to motherfucking Diddy. You went from fucking Diddy's son to having sex with Diddy Glover, and then Diddy Glover turned you into one of the sex workers. You all over the tapes. Pure survival. This shit is just crazy. So many victims. And it's another victim. Like I said, if you go to the lounge channel, you'll see the victim. And this Chinese girl, they was sitting there laughing at her when Diddy was punching her all in the head, beating her in the head like her head was a drum. Pure survival. And nobody paid attention to it. They all getting exposed.
And he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face.
That was one of Diddy's exes talking about her experience with the man, but then she seemingly revealed that she wasn't the only one with that experience.
And I saw a picture of him and Lori, like the same exact pose.
What do you mean?
I mean, the same exact pose that he took with me.
Okay.
And he did the same with Lori.
And to put the icing
hear that?
on
And the
this
girl
dark
been
cake-
saying that. She said the same thing that he did to her, he was doing to Lori Harvey. Pure survival. This Japanese girl been saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? She said the same thing that Diddy was doing to me. Making her dress a certain way, pure survival, making her look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Punching her all in the head. You know what I'm saying? She said he was doing the same thing to Lori Harvey. And now Lori is finally saying that. So I believe she was one of Diddy Glover's sex workers. Prayers the Bible. Maybe Diddy forced her into the shit. I don't know. But Stephen, you're supposed to be a goddamn father. You put Lori Harvey over your real kids. Pierce her Bible. But I think Marjorie Harvey, both of y'all, was selling that goddamn girl. I don't think it was just that. Marjorie Harvey, your wife used to date a pimp. Pierce her Bible. Her motherfucking her ex-husband, her baby father was a whole stone cold pimp and a big time drug dealer. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna let y'all say that Lori Harvey got more bodies than Kim Kardashian. I'm just not gonna say that. I mean, the numbers are high for both of them. Pierce the Bible. I know the numbers are high, but I'm not gonna let y'all say she got more bodies than Kim Kardashian, because that's a whole lot of bodies. Pure survival.
And he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face.
That was one of Diddy's exes talking about her experience with the man, but then she seemingly revealed that she wasn't the only one with that experience.
And I saw a picture of him and Lori, like the same exact pose.
What do you mean?
I mean, the same exact pose that he took with me.
Okay.
And he did the same with Lori.
And to put the icing on this dark cake, her dad seems to have been in the know of it all.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
And on
And
days
look at
with
that. Steve Harvey, you sat right there and went on vacation with Diddy Glover. Pure survival. You ought to be arrested too. Stephen! You know what I'm saying? You tried to get Monique to sell her soul for a jelly roll, Stephen. You was a part of this whole goddamn family feud. This whole freak-off family feud. You know what I mean? So if Lori Harvey going to testify that she was one of Diddy Glover's freak-off mermaids, one of his sex workers, you need to go down too, Stephen. You sitting right there with Diddy Glover, knowing that she was giving, you know what I mean? She was mopping the floor of with Diddy Glover's son, and then now Diddy Glover? Like, you
Diddy
knew about
and
it.
Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's.
Look at that. Look at Stephen and Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover and Lori Harvey. This is why I believe Lori Harvey, pure survivor. And what are you doing, Stephen? You ain't worried about nothing but Marjorie. You think like a woman, Stephen. And Marjorie Harvey act like the man, and you think like a woman. Stephen, you ain't saying nothing. And this is supposed to be your goddamn baby. This is supposed to be your daughter, your bundle of goddamn joy. And she's right under Diddy Glover's freak-off spell right here. So if Lori Harvey's going to testify against Diddy Glover, she needs to testify against you too, Stephen. I'm telling you, Stephen, if you don't go down, Stephen, I feel like the feds need to lock your mustache up. Pure survival. Just your mustache need to be locked up. Because when you get on a plane, Stephen, they got to give you 2 seats. One for your mustache and one for you. Like, it's just not cool. How can this man sit there with Diddy Glover and then knowing that she was with Diddy Glover's son? Oh, so Steve Harvey, I'm telling you, that mustache, y'all going down. Pure survival.
That pose that he took with me,
Okay.
and he did the same with Lori.
And to put the icing on this dark cake, her dad seems to have been in the know of it all.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
And on days when he's not watching Diddy dine with his daughter, he's kissing Diddy's ring on live TV.
See, the thing about Diddy, he didn't make a big splash about it. He just kept pressing him. He put up a lot of his own money for this.
He put up a whole lot of his own money for this. Is that how you feel, Stephen? You sold your goddamn daughter, dude. You admitting it. All you care about is the money, Stephen. You sitting there talking about, oh, did he put up all this money? Did he put up all this money? You know what I mean? You was sitting there bragging about him, Stephen. This is proof that you knew about it. Okay, I'm going to support Lori Harvey if she was if she was forced to be one of Diddy Glover's sex workers. But, sir, they were talking about you pimping that girl out. pimping that girl out. And I know she wasn't your biological daughter, Pierce her Bible. So maybe you didn't really care about her vagina. You know what I'm saying? But I think Marjorie Harvey, both of y'all was telling her to fuck with motherfuckers with money. She done been with everybody, rappers, NBA players, little Bow Wow tasty cake sandwiches. She done did it all in the goddamn industry. Pure survival. All of y'all in the industry are fucking disgusting. Stephen! Surviving the fact that Stephen Harvey is motherfucking disgusted and look at his big ass motherfucking mustache laying over his fucking face like a long ass caterpillar. This is pure survival. I feel like you need to go down too, Stephen. Because if that little girl had to be forced by Diddy Glover, you went on vacation. You praised this man for some reason, Stephen.
Her arm is on the back of his chair.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
And on days when he's not watching Diddy dine with his daughter, he's kissing Diddy's ring on live TV.
See, the thing about Diddy, he didn't make a big splash about it. He just kept pressing him. He put up a lot of his own money for this.
The past couple of days, even weeks, have proven to be some of the darkest times of the entertainment industry, as bad news has broken from all angles, involving several high-profile celebrities. Some news were just bad, while others are considered borderline inhumane. However, some celebrities seem to have consistently fallen into the less than human aspect of all this. And the one person that fits into this description is rap executive Sean Diddy Combs. The rapper, who has already been embroiled in several dark headlines, seems to have found himself in yet another pickle with one of his exes. But this is no regular ex. This is the daughter of yet another controversial celebrity, Lori Harvey. And it seems her dad might have done some dirty deals in the past with Diddy, which in turn landed her right by the rapper's side.
You see that? In turn, landed her by the rapper's side. And Steve Harvey, how many people, y'all got to smash that like button if y'all believe that Steve Harvey knew what was going on. Pure survival. Look how sneaky that motherfucker looked. Look how sneaky Steven looked. You could just tell, I don't know, he looks so suspicious. Him and that motherfucking mustache, pure survival. What are you hiding in that mustache, Steven? But you probably got baby oil, all kind fucking bottles of baby oil in that thick ass mustache. Stephen! You know what I'm saying? What are you hiding in that mustache, sir? How many of y'all believe that Steve Harvey knew about this? You know what I'm saying? Because it's sad. And I'm telling you, shout out to the lounge. She was just killing it over there and dropped the fucking receipts. I'm telling you, I'm going to go on her channel, Pure Survival, and I'm going to show y'all the victim that she pulled out that matched the same thing that Lori Harvey was talking about. Y'all got these kids having sex with animals, sheeps, motherfucking goats, and donkeys and shit. Pure Survival. Free the monkeys, free the animals that had to been sexually harassed and sexualized by these people, these devils in the goddamn industry. These are devils. Look at that motherfucker. He looking over there like, oh, I hope that the feds ain't watching. See, because Cat Williams is just hating and he got the feds watching me and they not gonna put me in nobody's jail. Yeah, see, because I'm Steve Harvey and I was on Family Feud. Nobody give a damn, Steven! This shit is a disgrace that you sat there and sold your goddamn daughter out, sir. And that's why you went crazy last year, Pure Survival. You was mad at me when I did the interview with your motherfucking ex-bodyguard, Big Boom's Pure Survival. And you was calling the YouTube police on me last year, but I'm on your goddamn mustache, Stephen. I'm on your mustache now, dude.
Considered borderline inhumane. However, some celebrities seem to have consistently fallen into the less than human aspect of all this. And the one person that fits into this description is rap executive Sean Diddy Combs. The rapper, who has already been embroiled in several dark headlines, seems to have found himself in yet another pickle with one of his exes. But this is no regular ex. This is the daughter of yet another controversial celebrity, Lori Harvey. And it seems her dad might have done some dirty deals in the past with Diddy, which in turn landed her right by the rapper's side. Of course, I know how this whole topic might be difficult for a lot of people to talk about, but did you really think Diddy getting with someone who had just hopped out of a relationship with his own son was normal? I think most people would flag that as pretty weird. Well,
is that true or false? Did you just hear what they said? People would flag that as pretty weird. How did your daughter, Stephen, go from Diddy Glover's son? She was Diddy Glover's son. Pure Survival, a girlfriend, brought her home to Diddy Glover. Like to meet, look, hey, meet my dad, meet the baby oil, say hi to the baby oil over there, Pure Talk Bible. You know what I mean? Brought her home to meet the family, and then Diddy Glover starts sleeping with Lori Harvey, Pure Talk Bible, and then turn her into one of his freak off mermaids, sex workers. It's sex workers all over the place. Pure Bible, males, females, motherfuckers, sex working midgets. I'm talking about little ones. Shout out to all the little people. Pure Bible, no disrespect, but they said it was some sex workers was about this tall. You know what I'm saying? Like all kinds of shape, forms, and sizes. You know what I mean? But the fact that Steve Harvey, you sit there and try to play like you fucking innocent, and I've been hearing plenty of stories from you, dude. Pure Bible. What did y'all do to the fucking bodyguard? Where is Big Boom at? You know what I mean? Ever since I did the interview with that man disappeared. Pure our Bible. They silenced him. They silenced the man. Probably gave him some money. Said, look, go over there with Russell Simmons. Pure our Bible. Go over there with Russell. You know, and just keep your mouth shut. But Steve Harvey, it's so much coming out. These victims are coming out. And if you did this with your daughter, like I said, it's very weird that you knew that she was with Diddy's son, and then you went on vacation, sir, with Diddy. So y'all had some kind of freak off deal going on. Diddy probably had you on tape. Pure survival. That's why you sold Lori. In my opinion, pure survival, Stephen. That was just my opinion. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people think about that. Why did he give his daughter to Diddy Glover? Because Diddy Glover was recording all that freak off shit, pure survival. So Stephen was already knowing it was going to come out.
Who has already been embroiled in several dark headlines, seems to have found himself in yet another pickle with one of his exes. But this is no regular ex. This is the daughter of yet another controversial celebrity, Lori Harvey. And it seems her dad might have done some dirty deals in the past with Diddy, which in turn landed her right by the rapper's side. Of course, I know how this whole topic might be difficult for a lot of people to talk about, but did you really think Diddy getting with someone who had just hopped out of a relationship with his own son was normal? I think most people would flag that as pretty weird. Well, it seems the explanation we've all been waiting on for that very strange family exchange might have finally...
Wow, this is just crazy. This is just very, very strange and very mysterious. You know what I mean? If any one of my ex-girlfriends go and start fucking my dad, pure survival, I'm going to say you a disgusting hoe. Not only was you eating my wiener up, now you want to eat the wiener that I came out of. Pure survival. You want to eat that wiener that I came out of. How disgusting is that? This is fucking crazy. That industry, they don't give a damn. It's all about money. Pure survival. It's all about money. They be selling their souls.
Doorstep, as word on the street is saying that Lori might have become Diddy's doormat. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous and has been with more than a handful of successful people. But it seems Diddy might have not been her first.
Look at that. She's been with a handful of celebrities. Do y'all hear that? She's been with a handful of celebrities. So she had a mouthful of celebrities that, oh my God, this is just crazy, guys. So for her to been one of the sex workers, pure survival, you already heard them say that Diddy Glover would sit there and record and choke his chicken, pure survival, choke his freak off chicken, while Cassie had to sit there and have sex with dozens of men, pure survival, for him to get off. I'm telling you, Stephen, I know they got you on them freak off tapes, pure survival. So that's why you had to sell your soul to Diddy Glover. I knew you was praising him for some reason. Stephen! Surviving the fact that Steve Harvey know for a fact him and his mustache was on the motherfucking sex tapes, so he sold Lori Harvey to fucking Diddy Glover? Pure survival. So Lori, don't just tell on motherfucking Diddy Glover. You gotta tell on your dad too. Cause if I'd have saw this man trying to pick you up like this, look how Diddy Glover's trying to wind and dine this girl. This girl, what? She was like 2-3 years old right here. Pure survival. She was still a baby. Lori Harvey was like 2 or 3 years old right there. I don't care if she look old. I'm just saying what was on her ID. Pure survival. This is the celebrity look. They making her look like that. She's 2-3 years old. I don't trust you, Diddy Glover, and I don't trust Steve Harvey's mustache because I know, Stephen, you sold that girl for whatever proof that Diddy had on you. Y'all got to get them likes up during survival. I said y'all gotta get them likes up during survival.
The daughter of yet another controversial celebrity, Lori Harvey. And it seems her dad might have done some dirty deals in the past with Diddy, which in turn landed her right by the rapper's side. Of course, I know how this whole topic might be difficult for a lot of people to talk about, but did you really think Diddy getting with someone who had just hopped out of a relationship with his own son was normal? I think most people would flag that as pretty weird. Well, it seems the explanation we've all been waiting on for that very strange family exchange might have finally come to our doorstep, as word on the street is saying that Lori might have become Diddy's doormat. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous and has been with more than a handful of successful people, but it seems Diddy might have not been her first choice of a partner, as their union seems to have come from a place of debt payment, not Lori's, her father's.
Look at her, debt payment. What did I tell y'all? She looked like a goddamn sex worker right here. Pure survival. This is what they marketed. This is what they promoted for her. And Marjorie Harvey, you knew it because you are the boss of Stephen. Even Shirley Strawberry said that Steve Harvey and his mustache take 2 and 3 days to walk up steps. Pure survival. She said Steve Harvey be breathing hard as a motherfucker, mustache heavy as shit, pure survival. Baby slipping on baby oil going up the steps. Cause I believe all y'all got baby oil. All y'all motherfucking celebrities in the industry got a whole fucking closet full of baby oil. Pure survival. And we are getting to the bottom of this. This is what y'all marketed. This is what you passed over to Diddy Glover. I think Lori Harvey, I'm sorry, this is my opinion. I mean, Marjorie Harvey, I think you and Stephen was on Diddy Glover's freak off footage. Pure survival. They already said Donald Trump is on that shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not surprised if Donald was over there, you know what I mean, making it happen. The motherfucker had all them casinos and all that shit. Pure survival. And Donald will tell y'all, that motherfucker, he one of them people that's vocal. Donald Trump will come out and say, yeah, I was at Diddy Freak Off Dungeon, pure survival. What are y'all gonna do about it? He that crazy. He'll tell y'all. But these motherfuckers right here that's sneaking and trying to, everybody is coming out on them tapes. It's gonna fuck up the election. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too many people coming out on these tapes. They were setting each other up, selling their kids off. Y'all got to get them likes up. It's too many people in the building. That's what happened. I feel like Diddy was putting people on camera so much. Yo, bro, look, my homeboy is in the building. Shout out to LA, Pure Survival. My homeboy is right here in the building with me right now, and he's smoking a blunt, Pure Survival. And he know I don't even smoke. Come in this motherfucker smelling like Snoop Dogg ashtray. You know what I'm saying? Pure Survival. Smelling like motherfucker Snoop Dogg's birthday badge. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They would have to sell their children, in my opinion, to the industry because they did it all for the money. They did it all for the money. And I believe they was in them freak offs, and Diddy was the wrong person to see you buck ass naked, or see you getting clapped in your cheeks, or see you making dozens of penises disappear in your mouth. Pure survival. When I say make it disappear, that's what I mean. When you look down, you don't see no dick. Pure survival. That would be a good thing, you know what I'm saying, if you wasn't forced into it. That, you know what I mean? Like, don't just do it to the tip. I mean, I need it going. Pure survival. But this is just horrible. And these people was forced into this shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lori Harvey for having the courage. I know her vagina been through a lot in the industry. Pure survival. She's been going from dude to dude to dude to dude to entertainer to entertainer to rapper to golf player. Pure survival to Tiger Woods. All these people. I just don't like that she broke Michael B. Jordan's heart. Pure survival. Because that really fucked up when I went to go see Creed 3 and his punches was slow as shit. Pure survival. He was heartbroken. His punches was slow as shit.
Diddy getting with someone who had just hopped out of a relationship with his own son was normal. I think most people would flag that as pretty weird. Well, it seems the explanation we've all been waiting on for that very strange family exchange might have finally come to our doorstep, as word on the street is saying that Lori might have become Diddy's doormat. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous and has been with more than a handful of successful people, but it seems Diddy might have not been her first choice of a partner, as their union seems to have come from a place of debt payment, not Lori's, her father's. See, only about a day or two ago, one of the most powerful people in the industry who was present during the days of Diddy's rise to fame and fortune, Suge Knight, spoke about how Diddy seems to have had certain people in the industry clean up after him every time he makes a mess. And the person Knight named was Lori's dad, Steve Harvey.
Wow, you see that? So even Suge Knight said back then that Diddy had Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's mustache cleaning up all his mess. So all this is why people couldn't talk and speak out, because Diddy had big name motherfuckers in his pockets, pure survival, from the freaky shit that they did in his dungeon. So he had them in their pockets. That's why Steve Harvey and his mustache, yo, this is deep. This it runs deep. Share it with me.
absolutely gorgeous and has been with more than a handful of successful people, but it seems Diddy might have not been her first choice of a partner, as their union seems to have come from a place of debt payment, not Lori's, her father's. See, only about a day or two ago, one of the most powerful people in the industry who was present during the days of Diddy's rise to fame and fortune, Suge Knight, spoke about how Diddy seems to have had certain people in the industry clean up after him every time he makes a mess. And the person Knight named was Lori's dad, Steve Harvey. The former Death Row record executive didn't just name Harvey as possibly being Diddy's errand boy, but he also seemingly dropped a paper trail connecting Diddy's media cleanups to Steve Harvey. Now, why would this successful celebrity host demean himself to the point that he's obligated to clean up after another guy while having watched the same guy, who I might add is closer in age to Steve, date his daughter?
Y'all see that? Why did Steve Harvey help Diddy Glover clean up his mess? How many of y'all believe, because I believe it, pure survival, that Diddy Glover had Steve Harvey and his mustache on them freak-off tapes? Pure survival. So he knew if he did not work for Diddy Glover and turn Lori Harvey's vagina over to Diddy Glover, that he was going to get exposed during survival. And everybody believes it in the building. That's why I see, y'all got to smash that like button. If y'all, you know what? Fuck that. Free Steve Harvey's mustache. I need y'all to put free Steve Harvey's mustache, because we make fun of Steve Harvey's mustache, but y'all don't understand what that mustache has been going through. Y'all act like that mustache really want to be on that face. Pure survival. That mustache is probably a victim. That mustache don't even want to be on that man's face. Pure survival. That mustache don't want to be laid out like that every motherfucking goddamn day. Pure survival. And then had that hot ass breath breathing up on top of it like that. Y'all gotta understand. Salute to Miss Pan Laglingo. Just hit that super chat. This is pure survival. Miss Pan Laglingo just motherfucker hit a nigga with $20 during survival out this motherfucker. Miss Pan Laglingo, we not playing with Steve Harvey and we not playing with his mustache. And that's what we're not gonna do that. We must expose these people. That's what we gotta do. We got to stand to motherfuck together, because it's getting sad. Like I said, if you go on the lounge, I'm going to pull her video up. She bursted out crying, pure survival. And I can tell it was sincere, because she broke the story of the new victim that came out. The minor, pure survival. And the minor brought up Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's mustache, pure survival. I'm going to let y'all hear it.
Her dad might done some dirty deals in the past with Diddy, which in turn landed her right by the rapper's side.
Well, fuck all that.
Of course, I know how this whole topic might be difficult for a lot of people to talk about, but did you really think Diddy getting with someone who had just hopped out of a relationship with his own son was normal? I think most people would flag that as pretty weird. Well, it seems the explanation we've all been waiting on for that very strange family exchange might have finally come to our doorstep, as word on the street is saying that Lori might have become Diddy's doormat. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous and has been with more than a handful of successful people, but it seems Diddy might have not been her first choice of a partner, as their union seems to have come from a place of debt payment, not Lori's, her father's. See, only about a day or two ago, one of the most powerful people in the industry who was present during the days of Diddy's rise to fame and fortune, Suge Knight, spoke about how Diddy seems to have had certain people in the industry clean up after him every time he makes a mess. And the person Knight named was Lori's dad, Steve Harvey. The former Death Row record executive didn't just name Harvey as possibly being Diddy's errand boy, but he also seemingly dropped a paper trail connecting Diddy's media cleanups to Steve Harvey. Now, why would this successful celebrity host demean himself to the point that he's obligated to clean up after another guy while having watched the same guy, who I might add is closer in age to Steve, date his daughter? I can't really call myself a detective, but according to some seeming self-acclaimed detectives on social media, it seems Steve might be under Diddy's thumb, and in the worst way possible. So how did he get to that?
Look, Steve Harvey was under Diddy Glover's fucking thumb, pure survival, and I keep telling y'all this. He was under Diddy Glover's thumb because Diddy Glover had Steve Harvey in his mustache and Marjorie Harvey on the freak-off footage. Pure survival. You got to make it make sense. They already talking about all the big name celebrities, and y'all see how Cat Williams was coming for Steven and his mustache, because he know that he's one of them people. Steve Harvey's mustache told motherfucking Monique, look, be quiet. We got to listen to Massa. If Massa's tell us to shut the fuck up, we got to shut our pecker suckers. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And look at Diddy Glover. Lori Harvey looks like she's like out of it right now, and he looking like, look. He got his back turned. Why is his ass out and she's frontwards? Pure survival. So he's letting you know where he like it better. But she looked like she's wandering off right there. You know what I mean? Like she don't even really want to be what she had to be into. But Steve Harvey, I'm just saying, I believe that you definitely owe Diddy Glover something, and you definitely passed your daughter off, in my opinion. Pure survival. Y'all got to get them lights up.
Harvey. Now, why would this successful celebrity host demean himself to the point that he's obligated to clean up after another guy while having watched the same guy, who I might add is closer in age to Steve, date his daughter? I can't really call myself a detective, but according to some seeming self-acclaimed detectives on social media, it seems Steve might be under Diddy's thumb, and in the worst way possible. So how did he get to that position, and exactly what role has Lori been playing? Stay tuned as we dive into the deep end on this one.
Like full-blown stories I've heard. I've dated a father and son before.
If you'll agree with me that
And then she sat there and tried to lie. Lori Harvey, I'm telling you right now, pure the Bible. Yes, you go in there and testify on your dad's mustache. But you was trying to lie back then. Pure the Bible, because I believe they let you know you had to be silent. You're going to say, oh, I heard that I was dating the father and son before. You were dating Diddy Glover, and you were dating his son, sweetheart. Pure the Bible. And you tried to lie back then.
So how did he get to that position, and exactly what role has Lori been playing? Stay tuned as we dive into the deep end on this one.
Like full-blown stories I've heard. I've dated a father and son before.
If you'll agree with me that Steve Harvey is easily one of the most successful entertainers of all time, right? Well, even if you're in doubt about it, the man has a track record of successful TV shows and comedy tours, and don't even get me started on his book sales. The point is that Harvey is a force like none the industry has seen in years, and that should be enough to exempt him from having to kiss the ring of other entertainers. But it seems Diddy might be the exception to all things in the industry. According to recent reports, it seems Steve might be taking orders from the bad boy CEO, to the point that even his own family members aren't off limits. That's right, the claims aren't only tied to Steve, they're also tied to his daughter. You see, over the years, there have been several claims that Steve Harvey might have been Diddy's henchman. However, it seems those tales were more than just claims, as Diddy's longtime rival, Suge Knight, recently made some revelations about it. Amid the Tupac saga, Suge Knight dropped bombshells about Steve Harvey, challenging the narrative of love that the celebrity host claimed to have for the iconic rapper. Knight painted a picture of Harvey not just casually hanging out with Diddy and turning it into a side hustle, but also protecting someone widely suspected to be linked to the demise of the All Eyes on Me artist.
See that? Suge Knight was already saying this stuff. And y'all know Suge Knight got a podcast in jail, Pure Survival. So nobody was paying attention when Suge Knight was already telling us this, that Steve Harvey and his mustache was working for Diddy Glover. It runs deep. They're trying to hide murders and freak off parties and baby oil. Like, this shit is sad.
You love Pop so much, how you with the motherfucker everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened in Park in New York. Then the second one. Does she want to bring up the sorcerer?
Adding to the twisted narrative, Knight exposed Harvey for disrespecting Tupac's memory by dismissing the very issue that influenced not only his life, but also the lives of many others, the notorious East Coast-West Coast beef. While other people died from the violence of the beef at the time, including Biggie Smalls, Steve seems to have managed to fool the world into thinking Diddy's hands are squeaky clean of it all. I didn't say they aren't, but I know what you're thinking. Anyway, having to clean up his mess seems to have been only where Steve's job for the business mogul began. It seems he might have been required to do a bit more, case in point, giving his own daughter to Diddy. What's more is...
Y'all hear that? Giving his own daughter to Diddy Glover. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This was because, and I don't care what nobody say, y'all got to get them likes up. I believe that Diddy had a lot and still got a lot on Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey. And you know Steve cares about the general public. He don't want to get exposed, but it's already coming out. Pure survival. You know what I mean? So Lori Harvey, her and her Regina was sacrificed. But I'm just not gonna let y'all say that she had more sex with more celebrities than Kim Kardashian. I'm not gonna let y'all say that. Yes, she's been ran through. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But now we're finding out that she could have been forced into the shit, like all of them.
the violence of the beef at the time, including Biggie Smalls, Steve seems to have managed to fool the world into thinking Diddy's hands are squeaky clean of it all. I didn't say they aren't, but I know what you're thinking. Anyway, having to clean up his mess seems to have been only where Steve's job for the business mogul began. It seems he might have been required to do a bit more, case in point, giving his own daughter to Diddy. What's more is that Lori wasn't even with Diddy for the reasons they had the world thinking. A couple of months ago, the model and entrepreneur sat down with E! News host Adrienne Bailon in a video interview released recently and said she often hears claims that she is in a relationship with someone whom she hasn't even met in person. Lori, who on a few occasions was spotted with the bad boy hunt.
How did she say, even at that time, she never met Diddy Glover? And you can see her right there, pure survival, with Diddy Glover. And Steve Harvey is somewhere over there. Him and his mustache is over there on that side. They was trying to keep this shit quiet until Diddy Glover got locked up. Now it's coming out. I believe the feds knew about this shit. That's why they confronted Lori Harvey. Listen, we already got you on tape, pure survival. We got your dad's mustache on tape. You know what I'm saying? Pure survival. So you better tell us and testify against this motherfucker now. So many celebrities are going down. Shout out to the 1,100 people in the building. Smash that like button.
Seems to have been only where Steve's job for the business mogul began. It seems he might have been required to do a bit more, case in point, giving his own daughter to Diddy. What's more is that Lori wasn't even with Diddy for the reasons they had the world thinking. A couple of months ago, the model and entrepreneur sat down with E! News host Adrienne Bailon in a video interview released recently and said she often hears claims that she is in a relationship with someone whom she hasn't even met in person. Lori, who on a few occasions was spotted with the bad boy honcho, insisted that she never dated the musician, a revelation that is now...
How can you say that you never dated Diddy Glover or never was a part of the freak off stuff? I need y'all to pay attention during survival. I need y'all to pay attention during survival. Look at the color of Lori Harvey's nails. I've been hearing all about these white nails, pure survival. Look at her nails. That's the same color that Diddy Glover's mother had to have. I'm telling you, it's a freak off ritual. She got the white motherfucking nails and she's holding on the back of motherfucking Diddy Glover's freak off ears. She's holding Diddy Glover's freak off ears. Pure survival. You see the baby oil coming dripping down her motherfucking white nails. And you try to act like you didn't never seen Diddy Glover before. That Diddy Glover's son didn't bring you home and say, hey, meet my dad. Meet my dad. I'm one of the best rappers ever. Leave my dad. Leave my dad alone. That little long neck, Tootsie Roll neck motherfucking King Kong's pure survival. He brought you home to meet Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? And then when you started fucking with Diddy Glover and Diddy Glover saw you with his son, pure survival, and he knew, he said, oh shit, I got her dad on tape getting his cheeks clapped. Pure survival. So he went and confronted Steven, and he's confronted Steven's mustache. And then, Steve, listen here. Talk to your mustache. Y'all two can go to the back and talk to amongst each other. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Because I want your goddamn daughter, and I want her to be one of my sex workers. Pure survival. I could just tell how that arrangement had to been going. Because you can't just say something to Steve Harvey without getting permission from his mustache. Pure survival. It's a two different like entity. When you talk to Steven, you got to talk to his mustache too. You know what I'm saying? Pure survival. You got to talk to his mustache too.
At the world thinking. A couple of months ago, the model and entrepreneur sat down with E! News host Adrienne Bailon in a video interview released recently and said she often hears claims that she is in a relationship with someone whom she hasn't even met in person. Lori, who on a few occasions was spotted with the bad boy honcho, insisted that she never dated the musician, a revelation that has now left fans wondering if that was indeed a confirmation that Diddy may not be who we all thought he was.
And look at Steve Harvey. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that bald ass motherfucking head. Pure survival. And look at her. She young. She naive. Pure survival. And Steven right there. And look at Marjorie Harvey. Marjorie Harvey said something to Steven that probably pissed him off because he just sitting there all in the motherfucking trance. And you see your daughter all excited to be under Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Because her mother trained her. Look, make sure you get the motherfuckers with the big money. Pure survival. Make sure you get the celebrity nigga. You know what I mean? Because it was all about money. That's why your mom's Marjorie Harvey. Her eyes is money green. Pure survival. My motherfucking Marjorie Harvey's eyes look like how what was it? Stacey Dash in the movie Mo Money, Pierce her Bible. There was money green. So Stephen already knew that woman was about money. Her fucking eyes is money green. Pierce her Bible. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't even afford to look at the bitch. Straight up, I'm talking about, listen, bitch, I can't even look at you. I gotta call my caseworker at the welfare office. Excuse me, ma'am. This motherfucker bitch, I wanna look at her real bad. Pierce her Bible, but her eyes is money green. Can I hold up my food stamp card to her eyes? You think it'll let me the barcode, the food stamp bar? Like, I wouldn't even be able to look at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, this is an organization, a whole freak off rendezvous. They was having a freak off rendezvous right there. And you try to act like you didn't know what was going on. Stephen! You know what I mean? This is just very sick and traumatizing.
With E. News host Adrienne Bailon in a video interview released recently and said she often hears claims that she is in a relationship with someone whom she hasn't even met in person. Lori, who on a few occasions was spotted with the bad boy honcho, insisted that she never dated the musician, a revelation that has now left fans wondering if that was indeed a confirmation that Diddy may not be who we all thought he was. However, that was not the story in the media then. According to reports, rumors began circulating that Lori had started dating Sean Diddy Combs in July 20.
Wow. And it all was coming out, man. Like, I'm just glad that the industry is getting exposed. I really am, because our children, I don't even really give a damn with these rich motherfucking kids, because they're like born into the shit. Pierce our Bible. I feel bad for them at first, but once they get taught this type of shit, they become predators too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, my prayers go out to Michael B. Jordan's heart. Pure survival. Because Lori Harvey broke that motherfucker's heart. He was crying, bitching, and everything. He never had a girlfriend before. Fucked up his whole. I ain't watching Michael B. Jordan movie since Creed 3. Man, them punches was slow as a motherfucker. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the movie and I'm ducking his punches from the fucking couch. Pure survival, because that motherfucking punches was slow as shit. I said, damn, Lori Harvey Regina wore him out. You know what I'm saying? And got the boy. Man, this is just crazy. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. You know what I mean? Follow me and I'll follow you back. And if you want to support the channel, my Cash App is $ Jamil Peterson 38. This is Pure Survival. We must survive the industry.
Rumors began circulating that Lori had started dating Sean Diddy Combs in July 2019. The pair were pictured together numerous times in Italy, Mexico, New York City, and Atlanta during their alleged romance. During one of their vacations, Lori was spotted with her arm around Diddy during a dinner with Lori's stepfather, Steve Harvey. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, even gave an insight.
See, this is the long Tootsie Roll motherfucking freak off twin of Diddy Glover. This is motherfucking King Combs, Pure Survival. This is the one that Lori Harvey was going with at first. Now, it's one thing to say, oh, well, I fell in love with his father because he looked just like his dad. Pure Survival. He does look just like Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? But that's not no excuse to go from a son to a goddamn father. Pure Survival. It's still sick, girl. You done sucked the wiener of the baby and then sucked the wiener of the father. You know what I mean? You done got your cheeks clapped. Listen to the clap. Look, you got your cheeks clapped from both of these motherfuckers. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But if your dad put you in this shit, you need to throw him under the bus, Lori. You can't just do this to Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you do shit to try to get back in the media, pure survival, to try to get yourself popping. You know what I'm saying? You'll find the next celebrity dude that's about to blow up, and then you become his motherfucking girlfriend and shit, just so you can get back popping again, Lori Harvey. Pure survival. What made you famous is Steve Harvey's mustache, the fact that your mother married Steven and had been taking his motherfucking money, treating him like a girl, pure survival, trying to tell us that we supposed to give a woman 85% and only take 15, pure survival. What the fuck are you talking about, Stephen? So for even the fact that that motherfucker try to say that we supposed to give a woman 85% and we only supposed to take 15, this is pure survival. You lost your goddamn mind, motherfucker. If it ain't 50-50, then I don't want shit to do with it during survival. You made women think, hey, we supposed to get everything. Them niggas supposed to pay for everything. You know what I mean? He supposed to cook, clean, da-da-da-da-da, put on the motherfucking thong. Let me see the beat go. Let me see your body go. You like the guy is supposed to do every fucking thing and the woman ain't supposed to do nothing. I don't believe that. Stephen! I feel like it's supposed to be goddamn equal. And that's what you try to feed to the world, Stephen, because of what Marjorie Harvey got you goddamn doing, sir. And if you need to talk about what you've been doing in the industry in that freak off dungeon, I can't wait for Diddy. They put that freak off tape out, Stephen, with your mustache getting hit from the back. You take your mustache and put your mustache down and let your mustache get hit from the back. It's all coming out, Stephen. It's all coming out.
During one of their vacations, Lori was spotted with her arm around Diddy during a dinner with Lori's stepfather, Steve Harvey. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, even gave an insight into their relationship during a red carpet appearance, saying, "They are good. They're just being private time. That's up to them." While the pair never publicly spoke about their relationship, people close to them mentioned that they might have only been a fling, as opposed to being a full-blown couple. Him and Lori had a fun fling.
Even if Diddy Glover's son, King Combs, and Lori Harvey was a fling, pure survival, even if they was a fling, why would you go get his father's ding-a-ling-a-ling school bell ring? Even if y'all was a fling, you got his dad school bell ding-a-ling-a-ring, freak off ding-a-ling. It was all set up, Lori. It was all set up, pure survival. I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna listen to your fake. I'm not gonna listen to your weave. I'm not gonna listen to your Janet Jackson baby hair. I'm not gonna let that sit there and try to, you know what I mean, try to blind me. Pure survival. I'm not gonna be blinded by your Janet Jackson baby hair, Lori. I'm not gonna do it because at some point you knew what you was getting into. You know what I mean? With this monster right here, pure survival. So if you was one of Diddy Glover's sex workers, I'm waiting for it to come out. But I guarantee you, Steve Harvey and his mustache will be connected to this. Even if you don't want to tell on your motherfucking dad. We know for a fact your dad was working for Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Diddy had that motherfucking information on Stephen. And Stephen was like, fuck that. Listen here, take my daughter's vagina. Is it worth much? Yeah, I mean, I know she was with your son, but I'm telling you, my daughter's vagina, all the rappers are talking about it in the music. I think this will work for you, Stephen. I'm at Diddy Glover. Straight up.
Carpet appearance, saying, "They are good. They're just being private time. That's up to them." While the pair never publicly spoke about their relationship, people close to them mentioned that they might have only been a fling, as opposed to being a full-blown couple. Him and Lori had a fun fling, but Diddy is still healing and focusing on himself right now, explains our insider. He is not ready to be in a long-term committed relationship and is focusing on his kids right now. However, it seems all of that might have just been a cover-up for Diddy's alleged other ass inclinations, as fans started to point out that Diddy used Lori for a different purpose than most of us think. One user tweeted, "Y'all really think Cassie said a prayer and is an example when I really just believe she was Diddy's cover-up? Because he's gay, she's out of her contract. And now, Lori Harvey up next." Speaking of Cassie, it seems that might have been another
already saying that Lori Harvey was up next. Pure survival. They were saying that then when Diddy Glover got a hold of her. You know what I'm saying? That she was up next. Oh my God, like yo, my heart went out to this girl that was one of the sex workers that Steve Harvey's mustache came up
One
into.
of Diddy's
Like I said, listen.
minor victims
Shout out
has
to the lounge, right? Pure Survival. Go subscribe to her channel. She's gonna play the victim where Steve Harvey and his mustache came up. This shit is crazy, and this is breaking news right now, guys.
one of Diddy's minor victims has released the affidavit of truth, y'all, and it is shocking. And it names Denzel Washington, Diddy Sean Puffy Combs, and Giselle Amon Robinson, aka Young Jock. Y'all, you guys will not believe what this victim, who was a minor at the time, states in this affidavit. You guys, oh my goodness, it is breaking news, you guys. This is breaking news. Y'all, we are going to go ahead and get into it this morning, y'all. I hope you guys are having a happy Tuesday morning. But you guys, this is so horrendous. This is so heart-wrenching. Y'all, I cannot believe what was put in this affidavit of truth that was released by the victim of Diddy's and a whole bunch of other high-powered men that are in Hollywood, y'all. Welcome, D God.
You hear that? Other powerful men in Hollywood. Pure survival. Steve Harvey is in this new lawsuit with this woman crying. Pure survival. And she is exposing all of them. That's why Lori Harvey and her vagina, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? Because it came out just today. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, go subscribe to the lounge. You'll be able to see the whole. This shit crazy. I'm telling you.
And a whole bunch of other high-powered men that are in Hollywood, y'all. Welcome, D-Dot. Good morning. Good morning, D-Dot. We got some breaking news. OMG. More Hollywood craziness, y'all. So I pulled up the report. It's the affidavit of truth, you guys. This victim was a minor. Did I not tell y'all loungers that this was coming? I told you guys that Diddy is into a lot of awful things, that it was not just young adult grown women that were legal, it was also minor children that Diddy was doing dirty stuff with, you guys.
Y'all hear that? Minors. These are our children. Pure survival. So Lori Harvey was a minor at the time coming into the industry too. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And she break down the goddamn lawsuit, the new one.
David, you guys, but y'all, we are going to read. This is breaking news. Breaking news. This is an affidavit of truth, y'all. So let's get into it. This affidavit, y'all, is dated on 3/27 and 2024. Now, didn't Cat Williams go on the Shannon Sharp show back in January, you guys? And didn't Cat Williams say on Shannon Sharp that this is the year of the reckoning, that everybody will be brought to the light, basically? Y'all, this affidavit of truth states Brian Christopher Williams, aka Birdman, aka Baby, his date of birth of 02/15/69, y'all. Y'all, I cannot believe the second person in this affidavit of truth, y'all. Denzel Washington.
This is crazy. Denzel Washington. Oh, that just broke my heart. Pure survival. When I was watching this shit, Denzel Washington is in this new shit with the minors. Pure survival. Oh my God. And you gotta hear the girl talk, the actual victim. It was too many people in these freak off dungeons. Steve Harvey's mustache, the rapper Birdman, everybody. Was in Diddy Glover's freak off shit. And it's coming out.
Denzel Washington, y'all. Denzel Washington. Do y'all know that I've been all through these years? Yeah, Denzel Washington, you don't hear anything about him. Y'all, it is brought to the light. Denzel Washington, y'all, is in here, y'all, and he is in this truth affidavit of truth. Sean Diddy Combs, Sean Love Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. We got 30 people in the building. Smash the like button, y'all. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. This is breaking news. And the fourth person that is named in this affidavit of truth is Giselle Amon Robinson, aka Young Jock. There's 4 people listed in this truth of affidavit, y'all. It is Birdman, aka Baby, Denzel Washington, Sean Love Combs, aka Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Diddy, Giselle Amon Robinson, aka Young Jock. Y'all, let's get into it. This affidavit.
And Steve Harvey gets mentioned in it too. Pure survival.
That the Playboy Mansion after party held in Semi Valley on or around 2009 to 2010, y'all, while I was in foster care. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. We got 79 people in the building, y'all. I want you guys to hit the like button for this, because this is some breaking news information, y'all. I had to wake up early this morning, y'all. I could not sleep because when I seen this in the middle of the night, y'all, I could not go back to sleep. I had to wake up early and bring you guys this breaking news, because this is awful. And oh my goodness, y'all, it is horrific. It says, while she was in foster care. So you telling me that these kids that are in foster care, you guys just push them out to be trafficked? Y'all, this is sickening. The lady's name is Allison Leilani Carter, previously known as something outlaw The name is blocked out. Outlaw attests under oath the following account of my and all my altar parts personal experience to be true and accurate, y'all, to the best of my knowledge regarding the Playboy Mansion after party attended by Birdman, Denzel, Diddy, and Young Jock. My date of birth is 2/15/1994. And this party was on or around, and then it blocks off the rest of the information. Y'all, we got
So that girl was born in 94. The girl was born in 1994. She mentioned
at these Hollywood parties.
the Playboy Mansion. She mentioned the Playboy Mansion, these Hollywood parties. These girls was and she was in a foster home. So they was taking like little young girls out of foster homes, pure survival, which that's why I said Lori Harvey, I don't feel real bad for her because she wasn't in no fucking foster home. These kids was, and they was brought into that industry, and Steve Harvey and his mustache is mentioned in it too. You know what I'm saying? Now listen to this victim right here. The victim gonna speak out.
So hold on. I just want
hold on, you guys.
everybody to stay with me, okay? If you can heart me over here, if you can still see me, I'd appreciate it. So I know you're still with me and you didn't cut out and I'm not being shadow banned because my accounts are shaking, okay? So, hi. My name is Allison Garter. My mom's name is Shelly Garter. In 2021, we did a live interview with Maria Z. We went viral in 2020. Today is September 23rd. 23rd? Yes. 23rd? Yeah, September 23rd, 2024. In 2020, I went viral, and we lost our home. We lost our animals. We lost everything.
So sad.
I am a dance teacher. I was working as a choreographer, an after-school teacher, a volunteer for doing hair at foster care agencies for free. I was starting to turn around and try to feed the homeless and go back to where I come from, packing backpacks and things for children. I don't need everybody to love me. I don't need everybody to like me. To each its own, right? I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old.
This is so sad, y'all. This is awful.
I went into foster care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking.
Yes.
Can y'all still hear me?
This is crazy, y'all. This is awful, y'all. Share this, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Share this video, please. Y'all, this is crazy.
Good? Can y'all hear me? Hi. Yes, you hi. Can you hear me?
And this is the new girl that was sex trafficked. This is crazy.
I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in the Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy.
See, y'all? Nobody.
Right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington.
Yep.
People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right
y'all
now.
Smash the like button for this girl.
And the ones who suffered through all this bullshit.
Smash the like button, y'all.
I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. Head down. We tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending.
Sad, so sad.
We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there.
Y'all hear that? She said that all adults trying to cover their ass, like Steve Harvey's mustache, a whole bunch of other people that's trying to cover their ass right now. And she said, we never thought the day was coming that they was going to lock up Diddy Glover. Her family had to hide and run and all this shit. This shit is crazy.
You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies.
Whoa, hold up. You heard that? She said they wasn't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Pure survival. So Steve, and I'm telling you, Steve Harvey, all of them is in this shit. Satanic fucking freak-off rituals. That's crazy.
You knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies.
Jesus.
Get it straight.
Sad, so sad.
It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party.
Absolutely.
And one of those children were me.
So sad.
Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence.
8 months, y'all?
8 months worth of evidence.
It's crazy.
I didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
Sad, so sad. Been violated and can't trust the people.
What you have,
They're taking
and
inventory.
then they shut it down. They're taking inventory.
Wow.
So don't trust them.
Yes, her name is
Don't
Allie
trust the
Carter.
feds, don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all.
See,
You're all guilty.
sad.
You're all corrupt. Any attorney
She has
that's taking money to defend Diddy,
She said anybody that's taking money to defend Diddy Glover, they're all corrupted. The judges, all of them shit. Like, this shit is crazy.
Carter.
feds, don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all.
See,
You're all guilty.
sad.
You're all corrupt. Any attorney
She has
that's taking money to defend Diddy,
and she has all the receipts,
you're
y'all.
nasty and vile.
Every time she went to
That's blood
file.
money. That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money from him to shut up, whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. Not even the same.
Jesus.
And let me make something very clear. Even though it runs in my family, you
Jesus.
can't fake your death. That shit is expensive.
Y'all, this is
We don't
sad.
have that money.
Sad.
We don't have the military involvement.
Sad.
We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can. Who can come out and say, I can be security when I can. Who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time. Right now, we by ourselves.
This is so sad, y'all. This is heart-wrenching, y'all. Oh
We
my
can call on
God.
some angels. Yes. These are everyday people. They're not white hats. Get it straight. There's no witness protection program because how well is the Secret Service doing protecting your former president? They not even doing their damn job.
Facts.
Even the photographer can get the shot, and including the people that can get the shot. Let's be real.
This is so sad, y'all. I cannot believe this.
Don't do the Lassane bullshit.
Don't.
Don't do that either. You want to know why? Because that all circles back to the military. That all circles back to fake arrest. That all circles back to lies. And not everybody can fake their death. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty, trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil, I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there.
Yep.
You little punk.
Yep.
My face is out there. You
Yep.
pussy.
She came out.
and-
She
and
came
I
out.
see a lot of you people out there like, oh, they faked their death and they're gonna come back.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit.
No.
Joan Rivers, you were up there partying with Manshell. Lassane,
Oh.
you were doing some dirty, vile shit.
Oh.
All of you. So any of these people that they're gonna try to revive and prop up,
Oh.
bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there.
Yep.
But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids?
Yes,
Everybody's
y'all.
demanding something from the victims.
See, that's why they running and ducking, because they knew that it was young minors at Diddy Glover's freak off parties. And all of them celebrities that are coming out that was selling their kids, Justin Bieber, you know what I'm saying? Your mother, Usher's mother, all of them are getting exposed. This young girl was a victim. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I believe everything this girl is saying. And y'all gonna wait until after the truth come out. Then y'all gonna say, damn, she was right. Same way y'all did Cassie. Shout out to the lounge. Y'all see the lounge right there with the wrench. Go subscribe to her channel, man. She the one who got this fucking this interview right here with this young woman, you know what I'm saying, to give her a voice. You know what I mean? So shout out to the lounge for giving this woman a voice. You know what I mean? Like a victim coming from foster care into the mansions and all that around these celebrities, and they took advantage of them. And they was even nailing the fucking animals, taking advantage, clapping Beethoven's cheeks. How do you clap Beethoven's cheeks? This is crazy, guys. Pure survival.
Why aren't you demanding it from the news?
Yes, the
You
moment
know
of
he's
truth.
about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows, and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids?
Y'all.
Huh?
Oh my
Where'd that
goodness.
supply chain
Jesus,
come from?
Jesus, Jesus,
Do
y'all.
you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who?
Jesus.
$65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who?
Oh my.
Wow. She said $65,000 worth of pizza, you know what I'm saying? And drinks and shit like that. And she said thousands of bottles of baby oil. That who do y'all think that was for? Wow, that's crazy. For young kids to get inside of they oh man, I can't even go graphic of what she just said. That's crazy.
He's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news?
Yes, the
You
moment
know
of
he's
truth.
about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows, and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids?
Y'all.
Huh?
Oh my
Where'd that
goodness.
supply chain
Jesus,
come from?
Jesus, Jesus,
Do
y'all.
you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who?
Jesus.
$65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who?
Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is sad. Y'all
Trafficking
smash
over
the like
border
button.
was for who?
Smash the like button, y'all. This girl is crying
Child
out.
Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that?
Jesus. Child
The
protective.
immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going?
Oh my God. Being trafficked,
This ain't
y'all.
about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled.
That is so
Because
sad.
everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are.
Yes.
I've been screaming for years.
Trusting
So
all
now,
these
if you
people.
see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business.
Oh my
Or
God,
don't.
y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button for the minors and these animals who are violated, y'all. This is serious. Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, y'all. So sad.
We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I had to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go.
Y'all, smash the like button, y'all.
Nobody ever thinks about the victims.
Subscribe to my channel, y'all. We're going to follow this story.
The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are ready to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink,
Yep.
Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey.
Whoa!
Brennan.
Whoa, hold up. This is pure survival. Did you hear her just say, Steven? Surviving the fact that, The victim just said Steve Harvey and his mustache, Tyra Banks, you in the big forehead, Pure the Bible. You in the big forehead and them dark ass nipples. You get over here, you a freak off. So Steve Harvey is trying to delete his motherfucking social media. You know what I'm saying? Tyra Banks, all of them. This is one of the real victims that just came out. Pure survival. This is breaking goddamn news. And Steve Harvey was there, sir. I told you so. If Lori Harvey's saying what she's saying, then she's telling the truth. You got one of the real victims right here. Pure survival. That's speaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy.
You know, I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go.
Y'all, smash the like button, y'all.
Nobody ever thinks about the victims.
Subscribe to my channel, y'all. We're gonna follow this story.
The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias, Pink.
Yep.
Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey.
See, she mentioned Steve Harvey.
Running.
She mentioned Steve Harvey, y'all.
You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims?
Y'all, this is...
And this is crazy. She said that we get shaky, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, and that's kind of true. Like when these stories would come out, people would be like, that's my favorite celebrity. Or that's my superstar. You know what I mean? We be trying to protect the celebrities, but not knowing what they was doing behind the scenes during survival. What type of freak off shit that they was into. Like I said, Lori Harvey, you better go and make sure you put your dad in it too. Pure survival. I'm not going to let you just sit there and testify against Diddy Glover and not sit there and testify against motherfucking your dad too. You know what I mean? Because these victims, they hide them and sweep them under the rug. Especially the ones that come from, like, she was in foster homes and shit like that. That's what the ones, they be like, oh, don't listen to her. Something wrong with her. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Because they got money. But now that Diddy got locked up, the real victims can come from out of their home, and now they're trying to speak out, and they're not afraid no more. Now they see that these monsters can actually go to jail. That's why Steve Harvey and his mustache, everybody hiding and running. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, this shit is sad. I'm sorry. Like, I can't even turn this shit into no comedy at this point. Pure survival. You know what I mean? This is very heart-wrenching.
Feels like, you know what? Good run. You get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims?
Y'all, this is sad.
Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did.
Jesus, y'all.
But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop.
She got all her receipts, y'all. She got all her receipts, and I'm going to show you some of them.
I just don't know what's the point.
So sad, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors.
Wow.
But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did.
The girl said that she was one of Diddy Glover's party favors. Pure survival. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? She said, I was one of his party favors. Basically, these young girls and shit was like party favors. So when people like Steve Harvey or any other people in power would come over, Pure Survival, they passed them off. Look, here you go. I got some freak off. I got the baby oil. I got some of the shit that I put in your drinks. I got some of that. And then here go party favors. One of these girls. Like, this is just crazy. Or boys.
Y'all, this is
Our
sad.
PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did.
Jesus, 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 y'all.
But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop.
She got all her receipts, y'all. She got all her receipts, and I'm going to show you some of them.
I just don't know what's the point.
So sad, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors.
Baby,
But I told
Jesus,
you,
Jesus.
nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago.
Jesus.
We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago.
She said Diddy and Oprah. She said even Oprah it was into the shit. Like, I listen, if people say, yo, this girl making this shit up, pure survival, she got a whole lot of balls and a whole lot of passion and inside of her. Like, I can feel when you listening to her, you can feel she telling the truth. Pure survival. And if she was lying, don't you think that'd be a hell of a lawsuit? She's talking about very, very rich, powerful people. And I believe every word. I feel the passion from her. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a mother, child, you know what I mean? And this is bad, I don't want to say this, but a mother loses her child to a violent situation, either which one. But I'm talking about the cops come to the house and say, your child was murdered or something like that. You know how when you hear that scream, that cry from the mother that lost the child, that feeling, come on, man. You can feel what she's saying. She's very passionate.
I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors.
Baby,
But I told
Jesus,
you,
Jesus.
nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago.
Jesus.
We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening. We got to go and tie up some things, and then we'll be back.
So sad, y'all.
But we got to move. Because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything. It just disturbs our peace one more time, and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one.
Bus loads, y'all.
You'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy talking bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it.
Jesus, y'all.
When you feel it,
So
you can
sad.
actually hear it.
So sad.
When you hear it, you can actually feel it. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did.
Yes.
The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life.
Y'all smash the like button for Allie. Smash the like button for Allie and the animals, y'all. They violating the minors.
Who to give it to, I don't know. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
Yep, they protect them.
Testify against who?
Can't tell on Diddy, can't tell on Denzel.
Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span. You'll find her video there.
Wow.
You want to send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me.
Damn, so she's in the 2008 freak off footage at Diddy's, the shit that the feds confiscated, Pure Survival. This girl is on the tapes. This girl is on the tapes. And she was a minor, Pure Survival. Yes, she's on the tapes, ladies and gentlemen. She's on the goddamn tapes. So listen here. She very confident about what she's saying, and she's on the damn footage that the feds recovered. So it's coming out.
Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span. You'll find her video there.
Wow.
You want to send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me.
Wow.
And you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you.
Damon.
I don't trust none of y'all.
Damon from the feds, you're already on it. Damon, I hope you're hearing this from the HSI.
Everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Ask me if you've ever gotten a fair trial for any damn thing. Is there justice for you? No. Ask me why I'm going by justice right now. Because I understand that.
So sad, y'all.
I get it.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can't do.
Y'all,
to be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults.
What about the babies, y'all?
Running to comfort grown-ass men that you know are wrong.
Oh, my goodness. Demonic entities, all these grown men.
No, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals.
Yep, that's what I thought about Denzel, y'all, and
There's
Diddy.
no way. Yeah.
Young Jock. Terrible, y'all. This is terrible.
Now you see. So now what you gonna do about it?
Y'all.
Wow. So she's saying, damn, like motherfuckers is running to take after and take up for these grown people, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Be like, and not believing that they could be a part of satanic rituals. You know what I'm saying? This is just very, very sad, man. And shout out to the lounge for getting that exclusive interview for this victim speaking out. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the lounge channel. And I'm gonna show y'all how heart-wrenching it was. Like she bursted out crying on this. Like that's how heart and touch-wrenching it was.
About a new change at the SHI. Already gotten a hold of Allie Carter and other victims that were at that ballroom and all the other places where these minors were at being trafficked by these Hollywood perverts. Please reach out to her. Please reach out to all the other victims. Please, y'all, call the 1-800 number that Damon had said he had mentioned in his press conference. If y'all know anybody that's being trafficked, y'all know any minors, y'all reach out to the HSI, Damon specifically, y'all. If y'all don't trust the Hollywood police or any police department that y'all think these people have paid off, y'all call Damon. Go to the New York Federal Building, knock on the door, go in there, and report everything that you guys know as far as these babies, as far as these animals, you guys. Y'all go and please go and let them know. Because y'all, this is awful. I could not imagine my child being wrecked, trafficked, and being on a bus at 3 o'clock in the morning, laying on the table butt naked with food on you. And these grown, dirty, nasty men, Denzel Washington, Diddy, Young Jock, Steve Harvey, all of y'all nasty jokers going in there doing that to these babies, and they have kids of their own, but they trafficking their own children too, because it looked like Steve Harvey was trafficking that little girl of his that is adopted, his adopted daughter, the little girl, I don't know her name. They were all at a party.
You hear that? Surviving Lori Harvey. She's talking about Lori Harvey. That's who she's talking about right now. Pure survival. She didn't know her name, but I know her name. Pure survival. Yes, Stephen, you were definitely allegedly trafficking your daughter, sir. Lori Harvey is her name. You know what I'm saying?
Laying on the table butt naked with food on you, and these grown, dirty, nasty men, Denzel Washington, Diddy, Young Jock, Steve Harvey, all of y'all nasty jokers going in there doing that to these babies, and they have kids of their own, but they trafficking their own children too, because it looked like Steve Harvey was trafficking that little girl of his that is adopted, his adopted daughter, the little girl, I don't know her name. They were all at a party. She was wearing almost like the same little outfit as Diddy. Y'all already seen that. Y'all.
We are surviving the fact that she called Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's mustache a nasty joker. Pure survival. We are surviving the fact that she called him a perverted joker. Yo, go subscribe to her channel, man. The Lounge. She funny as a motherfucker. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But that's some real shit. She called them nasty jokers, though. Did y'all peep that?
And they're doing that to these babies. And they have kids of their own. But they traffic in their own children too, because it looked like Steve Harvey was trafficking that little girl of his that is adopted, his adopted daughter, the little girl. I don't know her name. They were all at a party. She was wearing
Hold on, I gotta get to the part where she called him a nasty joker. Pure survival. That's just too.
Y'all don't trust the Hollywood police or any police department that y'all think these people have paid off. Y'all call Damon. Go to the New York Federal Building. Knock on the door, go in there, and report everything that you guys know as far as these babies, as far as these animals, you guys. Y'all go and please go and let them know, because y'all, this is awful. I could not imagine my child being wrecked traffic and being on a bus at 3 o'clock in the morning, laying on the table butt naked with food on you, and these grown, dirty, nasty men, Denzel Washington, Diddy, Young Jock, Steve Harvey, all of y'all nasty jokers going in there doing that to these.
Yo, y'all hear that? She said all of y'all nasty jokers. Pure survival. You know what I mean? And we are surviving your bracelets, because your bracelets, they look hot. I like them. They're cute. Pure survival. Look, you see I got my bracelets a piece. And then I got my king crown on. I told y'all I'm half black and half Nigerian. Pure survival. You know what I mean? So I've been rocking my inheritance. But I see that the Lounge got the bracelets on, and you see I got my bracelets on right now. Pure survival. But she said, survival, what'd she say, bro? Did you hear her? The jokers? Yeah. She said, them jokers. You see the upper, them nasty jokers. She put the in it.
Imagine my child being wrecked traffic and being on a bus at 3 o'clock in the morning, laying on the table butt naked with food on you, and these grown, dirty, nasty men, Denzel Washington, Diddy, Young Jock, Steve Harvey, all of y'all nasty jokers going in there doing that to these babies, and they have kids of their own. But they traffic in their own children too, because it looked like Steve Harvey was trafficking that little girl of his that is adopted, his adopted daughter, the little girl. I don't know her name. They were all at a party. She was wearing almost like the same little outfit as Diddy. Y'all already seen that. Y'all already seen that clear as day what that situation was.
And I'm going to let it be that. Y'all seen that clear as day what that situation was with Diddy Glover, Lori Harvey, and Steve Harvey's mustache. Stephen, we know what you did last summer, dude. And we know that Diddy Glover definitely probably got you one of them freak off tapes. And that's why you passed Lori Harvey off, you know what I mean, to cover your own rear end. Stephen, but you're not going to be able to cover your rear end now, dude. It's too much out there. There's too many victims coming out, sir. So you, sir, I believe are next. You, Jay-Z, the hair, Jay-Z's hair, all it's a bunch of you motherfuckers is about to go down. Pure survival. Ashton Kutcher, I'm sorry, dude. You're not getting punked. This is real. Ellen and Ellen love for vaginas. It's all coming out, and they're all going down during survival. But my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Go subscribe to the Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Pure survival, because she gonna keep y'all updated with a whole bunch of shit that's going on in the industry, especially with that victim that's out there right now. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that's breaking, man. I appreciate all of y'all, and this was another great episode of surviving Steve Harvey's mustache, surviving Lori Harvey's vagina, and surviving Diddy Glover, and surviving the whole goddamn industry. Pure survival.